What's up? It's Jason Lucchese and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about rehabbing. Yes, rehabbing. We talk a lot about doing wholesale deals, and there is some big opportunities right now that we're seeing with rehabbing deals, and we know a specific way to get properties done the right way and to get them sold for gigantic profit spreads. You've got to see exactly what we're going to do. We've got 5 steps that we're going to cover with you today with rehabbing properties and getting those big paydays. So make sure you stay tuned all the way until the end. We've got 5 steps to cover with you. Plus, I'm going to be giving out a link at the very end for our subject to agreement. So thank you everybody on our Monday video that gave us some really great feedback and let us know that you were wanting that agreement. I will be sharing it with you at the very end. So stay tuned. Here we go. All right, so here we are. We're going to be talking about rehabbing. We talk a lot about doing wholesaling on the channel, and I wanted to talk about rehabbing because there's some juicy opportunities out in the market today, and we know exactly how to go in, rehab properties, and you don't need to be doing this with any of your own money. The deal that I'm going to be showing you is a deal that we did a very long time ago. It had nothing to do with my own money. It had nothing to do with my credit. Actually, my credit was really, really bad. But I'm showing you this older deal because this is the strategies that we used even back then that not a lot of people are using, and these are the strategies that we're using now for either it be wholesale deals, rehab deals, if we're wanting to sell packages. This is what we're using today to sell properties, and this is stuff that we've been using over the years. We've been refining and we've been making it 1% better every single time. So you could take the years of guesswork out of the system and you could start plugging this in to your business right away. So I have a little presentation for us to go over today so I could give you the 5 steps and you could start using them in your business. So let's hop into it. So this is the gigantic rehab profits checklist. As you can see, this is a before and after of a property that we did. We bought it for $200,000. It was a short sale property, and then we fixed it up really, really nice, sold it for $349,000. Now, we did have a rehab budget of $75,000 on this deal, and I think we went a little bit over. We were at $81,000, but it was still a great profit day for us, and we did it by following the 5 steps that I'm going to be sharing with you right now. Here is step number 1. Step number 1, have your agent set up a broker open house. This is key. This is crucial to know that you are on the right path with your property because those brokers are going to give you feedback. As you can see it right there on top tips, that is part of the feedback. Now, here's something that I want to tell you. The agent is going to serve the wine. They're going to have cheese out, crackers, some little hors d'oeuvres and snacks just to get people to come there and socialize, network, all of that good stuff, because at the end of the day, you want as many people there as possible, and not just anybody, right? You want people there that are actually selling homes, they have buyers, and they can give you really good feedback. Now, the feedback was really important, especially on all of our rehabs. This one in particular, there was a couple brokers that didn't like the price. They said they needed to see some other items fixed in the house. And the main thing that we did with this broker open house is we already set up the open house for everybody from the public to come and look at it on Sunday. So we set it up on a Tuesday, which gave us plenty of time to do the fixes. And we also did a price reduction that we thought would help from getting that feedback. It wasn't substantial because some of these folks wanted it really low, but we came in right at the number that we wanted and it sold at that number, as I'm going to be going over here with you in just a second. Let's hop into step number 2. Step number 2, schedule your open house on a Sunday. 12 to 3 works best. We see folks that go to church, typically this works best for them. Folks that are maybe watching football and all that kind of stuff, we know that the wife is going to go ahead and drag the husband out and go to the open house. You can always watch the scores and all that kind of stuff on your phone. But what we've seen that works best is 12 to 3. Now, step number 3 is the mass marketing blitz. So this is going to be your top tip. There's going to be a special message for the brokers and their buyers. Now, here is what that special tip is. You always need to do this, especially on your rehabs. Have an agent-to-agent bonus. So if somebody could come in, let's just say it's September 1st, and you're having that open house on September 1st, you could have in the agent-to-agent remarks section, this is something that your agent will do that's listing the property, is that you put in there, if an offer is accepted on or before September 15th, the buyer's agent will receive a $2,000 or $2,500 buyer's agent bonus. This is something that you can do. And the other thing that you could also put in the agent-to-agent remarks section is, say for instance, you're giving like the buyer some sort of a credit for coming in if the offer is accepted before September 15th, something like that. You have to have that language in there in order for it to work. I have some other things in here that I'm going to be showing you that you can entice the buyers to make an offer right then and there. Sometimes they may go think about it for a couple hours and they'll come back and they'll make the offer right then and there with you. We've seen it happen multiple times. So let's hop in here. Let's continue to go on with step number 3. We've got some things that you really need to know in order to get your marketing on point. So what we do in order to get the best value, the best bang for our buck, is we're going to do text messaging to brokers that have sold within the last 6 months in the area of our subject property. The same thing that we're going to be doing is a ringless voicemail. That's what the RVM stands for. We're going to email these individuals. The best thing to do, don't do like a blanket email. You could have somebody do this on your team, or you could hire a virtual assistant. Send off actual individual emails from your account so that it goes straight into the individual's inbox. That is huge. You could also mail invitations. So what you could do is, from the Tuesday feedback, you could go ahead and write letters to those individuals thanking them and urging them to bring buyers to the open house. Or you could do hand deliver, whatever is best for you and your budget. The hand delivery does work exceptionally well because they feel like, oh my gosh, this person came out of their way, they did the invitation to me, and they want me to bring some buyers. The other thing too is, you never know, there might be some family in the area that are looking, hey, this house is coming up. I would love to have my sister, I would love to have my brother and his family move in. You never know. So blanket the neighborhood. You could go door to door, let folks know, hey, we're going to be having an open house. Bring the kids. We're going to be having some fun. There's going to be one of those big jump things. I don't know exactly what they're called, but you could rent one of those for your open house, have the kids, they could go and play, do all that type of stuff. There's going to be drinks and giveaways. I'll talk more about the giveaways here in just a second. But you can have things for them to come check it out, because there are a lot of neighbors that do come and check out the rehab and they want to just give you feedback, because most of the time we have relationships with those folks, because some rehabs might take 8 to 12 weeks. This one took about 10 weeks to do because there was mold in the basement, so we couldn't go in there for a period of time because we had to have mold remediation done on that particular property. So this does help out quite a bit from a marketing standpoint. Just let folks know there's going to be some giveaways, and I'll talk about that here right now. So step number 4, broker to hold the open house. I call this the big shadaddle.
Big shadaddle here. Big shadaddle, right?
So this is something the agent is going to be prepared for. They're going to go there about a couple hours earlier. One of the key things that we do in all of our rehabs as well is stage the property. You're going to lose out on so much money without doing the staging. We've tested and tweaked this over the years, and we've seen that we get more money out of our rehab flips compared to it not being staged. We've seen this. Some people may say something a little bit different on that. That's completely up to them. Now, the fishbowl giveaway. Fishbowl, go get it. It's like $1, $2 to go get a big glass fishbowl, and you're going to be giving away a $25 gas card giveaway. People go nuts for the $25 gas card giveaway. They've got to fill something out, and they've got to put their information in there, and they've got to be at the open house when this is going on. Make sure before anybody comes in, the agent has a sign-in sheet for everyone. The only person that it's not for would be for the kids. Reminder, make sure that the agent that is holding the open house is reminding the buyer's agent of the bonus and the buyers to receive one of two items. This is something that we've seen over the years that really rocks it out and gets you top dollar. You can offer them as a bonus if your offer that they sent to you is accepted before X date, that they'll receive either the lawn care package or the living room package. So it's completely up to them. Lawn care package just means they'll get a lawnmower, weed trimmer, some of the things just to keep up with the house that normally would be something like, oh man, I've got to go to Lowe's after I buy this house. I got to get this, I got to get that. You could go ahead and set some of those fears aside by helping them out. They get to choose which one they want, a lawn care package or a living room package. Now what the living room package is just a sofa and a love seat and one of those lazy boy chairs. You could get that. They're very inexpensive, especially if you're going to be making a ton of money. Now, these things we've perfected over the years. They work extremely well, and we've gone through step 4 so far. So there's one more step. Continue watching. Make sure you give us a thumbs up if you like the content that we're sharing with you so far. And also make sure you stay tuned because we've got the link coming for the subject to document. So I want to make sure that you also get that information. So let's hop in here. Let's discuss step number 5. Step number 5 is you follow up with everyone, even if they had the smallest amount of interest. This helps out considerably, and you could follow up, find out what interest levels are. Maybe they need to get approved through a lender. Maybe they need to talk to mom, dad, see if they could maybe get some down payment assistance or a gift from them. Whatever they need to do to try and get approved for this. We had a ton of people that came through on that day for the open house, and they were so excited. They wanted to write an offer. We actually got 2 people that made offers right then and there. We accepted one. The one individual could get fully approved through the lender. So what we ended up doing is we accepted another offer at the $349,000 price. There was no seller concession, and we were able to go through, get everything done. At the end of the day, we ended up making net $70,000 just on this one particular property. Our agent was happy. Everybody was happy that was involved with this particular deal. Hey, if you enjoyed the information that we shared on today's video, if you love the 5 steps, make sure you put below, hey, I love the 5 steps. We'd love to hear your comments on that. If you have any questions about the 5 steps, I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. All you need to do is drop a comment below. I'll be more than happy to help you out with that. And I appreciate you being here today. Now, the link that we have is going to be somewhere around here. My team and I are going to put that in place for you. And you can go ahead, download our subject to agreement. Again, it's no charge to you. It immediately downloads. It doesn't ask for an email or anything like that. It's just my gift to you for being an individual that views our videos. And if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for being a subscriber. That helps us out quite a bit and continues to give us that feedback to make videos just like this. So I appreciate you a ton. Make sure you give us a thumbs up so we can smash that YouTube algorithm, get this video out to as many people as possible. If you are not a subscriber by now, please become a subscriber. We would love to have you. Plus, you also get notified whenever we have new videos come up. We have videos typically come out 2 to 3 times every single week. And we always drop some big golden nuggets that you can use within your business and make more money for yourself. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. Have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye now.